20 years ago, this stretch of river was teeming with fish. Now, it's being flooded by a deluge of plastic waste. Each day, an estimated 2,000 tons of plastic flows down this river. Villagers say the local government here provides no facilities to collect and dispose of the rubbish. Globally, it's estimated that 2 billion people have no access to proper waste management. It's estimated that annual plastic production in 2050 will have increased by 500%. And every minute, an entire rubbish truckload of plastic ends up in the ocean. Over a year, this adds up to a staggering 8 million tons. The fishing industry puts more plastic in the sea than any other sector. And nearly every net, rope and line used in commercial fishing is made of plastic. Over 1 million tons of plastic fishing gear is lost or dumped at sea each year. And the consequences for marine life are catastrophic. Entanglements are affecting animals all over the world, killing an estimated 300,000 marine mammals a year, and over 400,000 seabirds. Many of these animals have been caught in plastic fishing gear.
Look at its neck. Look at its neck.
That was all done likely from this slime. It somehow got this around its neck, and then it started to grow, and then it started to slowly cut into around the neck. So we can just try to slide this off.
Think it will?
I think so.
It's such a young little thing, you know? It didn't even have a chance at life at all. She's breaking my heart. They're all breaking my heart. This whole situation is breaking my heart. It's too much.
As scientists work tirelessly to better understand this crisis, a new plastic threat, possibly the most serious yet, is emerging. Trillions of microplastics, tiny pieces of plastic, some no bigger than a speck of dust, floating in our oceans. These microplastics are even transported to the top of the world, miles from any human habitation.
Wow. Even here, we are in a very remote part of the planet. And yet, tomato ketchup.
So now we're just going to take a scoop of the top layer of sand.
Okay.
And put the sand in carefully.
Microplastic. Much of it is a result of larger pieces breaking up at sea, but it's also coming from some more surprising sources. Microscopic fibers are being washed out of our synthetic clothing. Last month, a UK university revealed that in each synthetic wash cycle, more than 700,000 microplastic fibers are released into the environment. Microbeads in toothpaste and face scrubs are being washed down the sink. And rain is flushing tiny plastic fragments from our car tires into drains. And it's found its way into the food chain. In a recent study, scientists injected microplastics with a fluorescent marker. They discovered that tiny plankton are ingesting them. They then focused their research up the food chain to small fish, mussels, clams, and oysters, and discovered that they were ingesting microplastics too. The concern now is that microplastics are heading further up the food chain to some of the biggest ocean predators.
There's no doubt that this bird died as a result of this plastic ingestion.
The contents of this bird's stomach is the equivalent of a human eating 10 kilos of plastic. What effect is it having on us? Scientists have now discovered that plastic is entering our bodies from a whole host of different sources. From the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat.
We can try to clean up our rivers and coastlines. We can even try to clean up the plastic that's far out at sea. But unless we turn off the plastic tap, the unrelenting deluge that enters our oceans every day simply will never stop.